All right. Back to the fucking podcast. Another fucking show. We've got an addition to the crew. A fashion god. An iconic Batiman. Okay?
Nah, you're not going to do it.
The streets love him. Okay? My favorite cousin.
And she's on video saying that I'm her favorite cousin. So if you're our cousin and you're watching this, she said it. You know, I've been trying to tell y'all for years, she's my favorite cousin.
You can move up the ranks as long as you give me Chinese food, okay? Guyanese Chinese food. You can move up the ranks.
Anyway, they did an episode without me, and, you know, they had to, you know, contact the baddest bitch, the influence. You know, if you really know me, you know my first name. If you really kind of know me, you know me by Roy. Hi, how's it going?
And back with another one, okay? The here girl, okay? The one with the mostest, okay? Your natural BBL. Padded. My best friend, Justin.
I was trying to give Trader the season, bitch, but you had to have me eat the girls up. Okay, it's okay. The bundles is sitting, so what's up?
I don't know what girls he thinks he's eating up, but it's nobody in this room.
And that's why his audio is low. That's why his audio low is chats. It's the hated whispers that come from you hating ass bitches. Whisper again.
And I'm the host that can do their own introductions. The Butch Queen of the season. Never see me in Vogue Femme. Never run down on the girls cause she's a little soft. Your favorite soft boy with an eye, Nikki. Period. Look at the girl. Look at the girls. They can't take it.
That was cute. That was cute.
It was something.
Cute.
It gave something. All right, so we're gonna get into some things today, guys. I think the topic today is
red fucking flags. Okay, I'm running down boots on you.
And you know we're gonna try to keep the red flags at a bare minimum today. There's a lot of red flags in the room. I don't know what that's about, but there's a lot of red flags in the room, and we're gonna give you guys some of our red flags.
Yes.
Some of us had to dig deeper than others because some of us are just green flags, right? But some of us they came up with it quick, and it shows.
Justin.
Honey, I dealt with these two growing up. My red flag game is strong.
All right. So Justin, since you're the one that has all your red flags together, what's number one on your list? Tell us your main red flag.
Okay, my main red flag, right, is a girl who gotta talk too much about themselves. A girl who gotta keep explaining who they are, but is not showing it. Like, a bitch who always gotta be like, I'm a fashion girl. Baby, you failed because it's not giving fashion.
Now, that's to me, if she actually isn't a fashion girl, I'll be like, now you dragging it, you know? But if you actually looking, doing that shit,
if you're that bitch, you're that bitch.
Celebrate yourself.
First of all, Justin, you sound like a hating ass bitch. You sound like one of those bitches that just can't take. If a girl, if somebody is confident and somebody is okay to say, bitch, I'm that girl, this is who I am, and you're gonna know it, and you're gonna feel it, you're gonna hear it every fucking time, then let them be great. No. Why are you bitches always hating?
Clint. First of all, right? When you first started to, like, you know, become what some may call you a fashion girl, you were told that you were a fashion girl. You didn't have to say you were a fashion girl. Why you gotta tell me something if I could see it? A bitch who dresses nice?
Because there's some humble girls, the girls that had the humble pie, and then the girls that just know that they're that girl and they don't want to be humble.
And that's called delusion.
It's okay if it's okay to brag every now and again, all right?
You can brag on yourself, but bitch, I don't need you to, every time I see you telling me you're a fashion girl. If you really are that bitch, or you're saying whatever you say you are, it doesn't have to be said. It's felt.
I feel like there's certain qualities if someone has to continue to repeat for me, then that'll be a red flag for me. Like if someone's like, I'm honest, like I'm loyal, all the fucking time, I'll be like, now who you trying to convince, me or you?
And you convincing neither. Because it's a lie.
See, maybe it's that I'm just the kind of bitch that just does not care. So if you brag or you don't brag, it's neither here nor there for me. But if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, go into the comments. Tell us if you think that somebody that brags, boasts, always has to say it. If you agree with Justin, if it's a red flag or not. All right. So Nikki,
All
what's number one on your list for red flags?
This is one of the biggest red flags for me, right? Mm-hmm. They message good morning every day in the morning time for months. Never miss a fucking day.
Oh my god. Bitch, what the fuck? Are you bitches just not used to bitches around y'all that good morning is standard. If you want me and you don't message me good morning at least every fucking day, or every day you don't acknowledge my presence and we're trying to get something going, that's a red flag for me.
I feel
like my red flag is the opposite of your red flag. You don't want a bitch to message you, but I'm here like, oh, this bitch didn't message me today. What the fuck is going on?
Not every morning. You don't miss a day? Come on now. You trying to manipulate me and get into my cranium,
It's a 50-50 shot for me.
No, baby. You gotta give me energy. You gotta be on my back. Because I'm gonna be on your back.
No, like, alright, if you're mine and I'm already dating you, then bitch, I better get a good morning text daily. But if we just starting out and we just starting to date, that you trying to prove something to me, like I shouldn't be looking into you too tough. You too good, you too sweet. I don't like no bitch that I ain't got a question in the beginning.
No. I think if somebody is trying to date you and you have a problem with them messaging you good morning every day, then you don't want to date that person. So it's better for you to just stop them in their tracks and be like, you know what, this isn't working for me. I don't see it for you, and just let that person go on their merry way. You do not want to be with that person. You don't like them as much as they like you. Just cut it out. Cut the bullshit. Stop entertaining people just for fun, Nikki.
So,
Justin.
I got one thing to say, right? 9 times out of 10, a nigga that you just started talking to or a girl that you just started talking to is texting you every day around the same time in the morning all the time. First off, the bitch got too much time on her hand.
She got a reminder in her phone to message me, and that I don't want. I should be on your mind all the time. 99.
2, right? That bitch either got sent to hide, and I'm pretty sure they're not calling you by name. They call you baby because they sending all they hoes the same generic ass good morning. No, I want a good morning, babe, J baby, something. Give me a little razzle dazzle if you're gonna do it too. But you fucking cheating ass hoes that just starting out, y'all got a full roster. Don't be trying to give me the roster fucking invite in the morning.
Okay. Let's be clear. If somebody is just starting to talk to you and you guys are dating, honey, and they're messaging you good morning, they're not cheating. They're just acknowledging your presence because they see you as like being valuable, and they're trying to get to know you. If somebody is trying to get, it's not cheating if you're just getting to know each other.
Emotional cheating.
It's not cheating if you're just getting. If that bitch is single and you're single, and you guys just went on a Tinder or a Hinge date,
girl,
you guys just met on Tinder, Hinge, Kristen Mingle, eHarmony, wherever you guys met. For some of the girls in the room, jacked. If you guys just met, and that person is saying good morning, then take it for what it is. It's a simple good morning. Take it for what it is. I want to get to know you. I want to let you know I'm thinking about you, and I want to let you know that, like, message me whenever you can. Listen. I'm putting the effort in, so if you don't feel the same way, then tell the person you don't feel the same way. Let them go on their way.
Listen, if you hit me with a good sunrise, my Nubian queen.
This bitch said, this bitch said grand rising to you. Grand Rising.
If you never got a Grand Rising dick, and you don't know good dick, because that's always a good sign that he put down work. A Grand Rising, nigga?
Not a Grand Rising. You know, if a man texts you Grand Rising, just know he's burning sage. Just know he wears like harem pants made of cotton. Just know his place smells like patchouli oil.
And the booty hole gonna be wet at the end. That's what that says.
First of all, don't listen to Justin already. All he think about is booty hole and dick.
The hoes coming from the grinder niggas from in the room, the big hoes. Don't chat to
listen,
us.
I am not the one that's trying to put up a strong front, okay? Message me.
Right.
Message me every day. Message me multiple times a day if you're trying to get to know me.
Okay. No, it's the good morning text that's the issue, right? I don't listen, right? I wake up in the morning and my first thought in my head ain't my hoes. It ain't unless I'm dating you. Your first thought shouldn't be your hoes. It should be getting to work, getting that bag, getting that check. Okay. So a nigga who's texting me first before thinking about that, he trying to compensate for something and keep my ass guessing. He confusing me, bitch. He getting in this cranium, and I gotta keep him far away.
First of all, it's the girls that have not been loved right. It sounded like this bitch has not been loved right. You've never been in a position where like you've been sought after. You know, like embrace your softness, baby girl. Let the man chase you. Let the man show you that he cares.
Girl, this is soft and cunt over here right now, okay? Now let me explain to you, right? I said when we first started dating, once we were really starting to get into a relationship, yeah, I do want to know, like, hey, babe, just heading into work, shit like that. I'm gonna text you when I get a chance. That's different. But there's niggas out here who's sitting good morning, baby, at 9:05 every morning to a nigga. And I don't need that. That's pointless. Now I feel like you up to something. Bitch, don't text me the same time, the same message every morning. It's a problem.
I think for me, I know if I don't care to respond to your message, that means I just don't care in general. If I don't wake up and feel like I want to message you every day, that means I don't give a fuck. And I am not going to just sit around wasting people's time if I don't give a fuck. I'm not interested, and we might as well cut it out.
See, this is a maturing hoe, right? He understands.
I used to be like that, though. I used to be very toxic.
Maturing, like I said, if we're dating, like Nikki said, in a relationship is different. And the conversation and the way that we communicate is different. But that generic ass good morning, it's like, oh my God, that's another red flag, right? The prayer worshipers, don't send me a prayer every morning. That shit creep me the fuck out.
Don't pray for me. Okay.
Bitch, not too early. Let's pray together first before you pray over me, bitch. I gotta hear this prayer. I gotta know what you asking God for before we get too deep.
Yes.
Cause now I think, some of y'all might be a little devil worshiping. I ain't knocking you, but bitch, don't do that for me right now.
We're gonna agree to disagree. I think for a lot of us, it just might be how we date, and like our expectations. All right, like for me, my expectations are a little higher than some. I think what it is, Justin, is. I think what it is,
higher than
Justin.
Some, and then say who the some is.
Yeah. So
I think what it is, Justin and Nikki, is that like a part of y'all's way of like putting up a barrier is not having any expectations of people messaging you.
No. So wait, hold on.
Okay.
All right, baby girl. I get a good morning text from the person I'm the most into at the moment, and I do respond with a good morning text, right? I think you're misconstruing that. I'm saying, if I met you this week and we've been talking every morning this week and you send me a 9:05 text, that first week, every day that we first started talking, I'm suspicious of you.
That person likes you.
At 9:05, don't send me good morning, baby.
You guys went on a date. They enjoyed the date. Most people our age are waking up early, going to work at that time. They have time on the train, time walking to the train to send a good morning text. All right? When else can you expect somebody to acknowledge you during the day?
Listen, my problem with early morning text, right? It's not
This is not an early morning kind of bitch. Nikki is not a early morning kind of girl. She doesn't like to wake up in the morning. She's my family. All right?
This is the thing, right? I know a lot of people are like, oh, but they're consistent. They acknowledge you all the time. I believe a lot of the times when people are just starting off dating, they do a lot of things just because, right? Just for the heck of it, because they say this is what you do when you like someone, right? But I think for a good amount of people, sending that morning text every day ain't what they naturally doing. And because they're not dating me now in their natural true sense, I pick up on it. You know, I get your energy, and then I already know that you trying to manipulate me. I mean, I'm gonna give it to you, and you had to manipulate me, but now I'm not gonna give it to you.
Now that's problematic, but we're gonna leave her be great. That was a problematic asshole.
You know what? I think for a lot of people, when you start dating, you send in a representative, and this is a real thing. Like you send in a part of yourself that isn't normally there, and the part of yourself that is supposed to be in your mind your best self. What happens then is that you come into a relationship or you come into dating somebody with a representative, and then that representative clocks out. Mm-hmm. And then once that happens, the other person is like suspicious of you and like, what happened to this person? Like, this is what I used to get. It's not happening anymore. And now the expectation is there. Like, you're going to message me every day in the morning. You're going to message me every night before you go to bed. And then when that stops happening, then the relationships, they dwindle. Like, there's a shift in the relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean that the person loves you any less or cares to you any less. It just means that that person has now gotten to you in a way that they want to get to you. And they feel now that they can let their guards down, and the representative can now clock out. Mm-hmm. Right? I think what needs to be said for a lot of people going into dates, don't bring the representative if the representative is not full time.
Right. You gotta have. For me, I feel like if you bring in and this is another topic. I feel like we're gonna go off in a bit, mm-hmm. But I feel like if you're gonna bring your representative in, bitch, you better bring him every time, mm-hmm. Okay? Don't bring him just one time, 2 times, and then he leave. Mm-hmm. I need him to be there for a full 2 years, okay? And slowly peel back. Don't just throw your natural self on me now. I don't want it, okay? Mm-hmm. I need the what is it? Is it GMO? Okay, that's what I need. What's GMO? Genetically modified organism.
Oh, okay. So slow. Had a slow moment, but okay.
For me, right, the representative isn't fully you all the time. I don't want him. I get it. And when we first started dating, honestly, now I don't do shit that I'm not gonna do throughout the whole relationship. I don't set expectations that I'm not gonna live up to. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Like that's over. I remember when I first started dating, I was like, I'm gonna send a good morning text. Bitch, in the morning, I don't like talking to people. I don't like sending that text. I'll hit you up before lunch, and I'll be like, hey, babe, how's your morning going? Shit like that. But that good morning text, that's a representative of me, baby. That is not me. I'm not the morning. I could get up, go to work, do my morning shit.
Yeah.
But that communicating shit in the morning, bitch, that's the representative for me. Mm. And I stopped showing bitches that. Cause now, 6 months in, bitch, I'm tired of you now. I done got used to you now, bitch. My guard is coming down, so now you're starting to see. Don't try me, bitch. Both y'all stay in line. Let a hoe be great.
All right, wait. So what was your red flag that you came up with, Moto?
Ooh.
You know, I had a red flag in mind, but this conversation is triggering to me. So my red flag will definitely be bitches like these bitches that don't expect a good morning text, don't want to send good morning text when we're just starting to date. Bitches that don't put any effort into things. That's the red flag.
Hold on, right? Now, this is the Mr. Crown Champion from 2008 to 2020. Uh-huh. Walking red flag, Mr. Intercontinental.
Intercontinental.
Talking about where the red flags? Bitch, we had this talk.
First of all, let's be very clear. These hoes always assume that I'm the red flag because
I've never accused anyone of being anything.
Well, Justin always says I'm the red flag because, you know, a lot of what Justin knows is, you know, I've taken him under my wing. But no, like I've always had you guys have always known me to have boyfriends.
Are we going to comment or let you finish speaking, bitch? Because I'm going to let you be delusional, bitch, and correct you later.
And then apart from that, you bitches is never really around me to know if I'm a red flag or not. You just see me outside enough, and then automatically I'm a red... Nikki does not see me outside enough to say I'm a red flag.
Girl, right?
I used to be a red flag. I used to be a red flag with Pops.
Wait, is this what you was talking about, Malta, when someone got to defend
No. I'm not... Okay, maybe I have some red flag tendencies. I can have some red flag tendencies. I can be a little bit of a red flag sometimes when I need to be.
So I'm gonna just go ahead and defend my points, right? When we first met,
yeah.
Now we gonna speak the truth,
no,
right?
we can really speak the truth. Dive into it.
This was a big whore, right? Who taught me, right, the whoring ways and how to be a red flag to these niggas who deserve it. 110%. I'm not going to say that you was like a walking red flag for no reason. But you said, baby, if you're going to be in a game, know how to play the game so that the game don't play you.
Oh, so you're an ethical red flag.
I'm an ethical red flag. I give 10 times what I get. So if you give me
toxic,
you're going to get toxic 10 times.
But baby, let's not be a little too crazy now and say that. Bitch, if niggas was gonna be toxic, you were gonna be big toxic.
That's why I said 10 times.
Toxic.
But I'm just as loving. Like, I disappear when I'm in love. Yes or no?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Right, that's why I didn't see the bitch for like 4 years.
Oh, right? Yes! What do you...
She's like, yeah, sure, yeah. No, like, if it's fine, if it's nice and dandy, like, I'll give you nice and dandy. We're in love. I'll disappear. Like, Justin, you just said it. Like, you didn't see me for years. Because the bitch was, deep in love. Like, But like as soon as I start to pick up on you being
fast with yourself,
yeah, she's a runner, she's a track star.
but you could. All right. What's one thing, right, that as soon as somebody does, you're turned off?
All right, the one thing that will turn me off automatically, and I learned this from Pops. Somebody talking to their mother crazy.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's dumb.
If I'm dating you and you talk to your mom crazy, and I always say this, you can talk to my mom crazy, you can talk to any woman that I love crazy, and it's never gonna happen. It's never gonna fly. So people that talk to their moms crazy, automatic yuck. I can't.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was good. Didn't even see that one coming. Yeah. You gotta be a different type of beast, okay?
To talk to your mom crazy.
Talk to your mom crazy. Like, you really don't give a fuck. And if you talk to your mom crazy, like, imagine how you gonna do me.
Yeah. Imagine if you can talk to the person that pushed you out their pussy crazy, then how can I expect you to treat my mom right? How can I expect you to talk to me with respect,
Then you got another one?
No, wait. Before we move on from this, if you guys are watching or listening to this, do you expect a good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever text if you're dating somebody, whether it be the first date or first week of dating or not? Like, drop a comment in the comment section to let us know if I'm being delusional or are these bitches being delusional.
Definitely
I got a delusional with good morning, but everything else is okay with me.
Yeah, y'all are the red flags.
No, I don't. No.
You know what? I'm having you bitches are giving me a little bit of PTSD. I thought that y'all be saying I am a red flag, but I'm seeing the red flags.
No, I definitely want a good night. A good night is different than a good morning for me.
What the fuck?
A good night means that you're about to go to bed, so stop texting me a little bit. Like, I'm not going to respond. It's giving me, like, hey, I'm going to bed. I'm getting tired. Like, I'm not going to engage you. I'm not ignoring you.
Justin is the kind of bitch.
But a good morning is different for me.
A good night?
I'd rather good night than good morning.
First of all, you know what? I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to challenge everything they say. Okay.
Finally, for once in his life. Never known to back down, say.
it never gave back down. I'm just letting you have it. If you want a good night text as opposed to a good morning, that's your prerogative. That's your preference. But message me good morning, message me good night, message me, hey, what are you having for lunch?
Like I'm fine with those kind of things, right? That's okay. I'm fine with those kind of things, right? Mm-hmm. It's when I personally feel like if you message someone the same time consistently all the time, something's up. Something's weird about that. Like I can understand, you message me like at 9.
Oh, okay.
And then, a couple weeks later, maybe you message at 10.
Like you're on a timetable. Like you're scheduled.
Okay.
You
got a notification reminding you to text me at the same
now
time.
I understand what you're like. If you're on like a strict schedule for somebody.
Yeah. Then I'm like,
right.
That's not gonna work for me.
Like, bitch, I hope on a Sunday you're not texting me at 9 o'clock in the morning expecting that I'm just up fresh, cherry and dairy, ready for you.
Well, anybody that I'm dating is going to know that at 9 on a Sunday, 5 on a Saturday, 9 on a Saturday, you're not getting a response until I wake up. And it's happened in the past. And it happens currently where I'm asleep and you're not getting a response until I wake up. And you're just going to have to trust that I'm asleep.
All right. Moto.
I have one.
I have a question, right?
Is it a red flag to want your partner to share their location?
Oh, big red flag.
Hold on. I got a question before I tackle that, right? Uh-huh. Multo, right? If you send a good morning text, right? And the person does not respond to you, right?
Give me a time range.
Like, let's say you text at 9 and they don't respond till like 11:30. Is that okay?
That's okay.
That's fine.
Okay. Now I can deal with the good morning text. Now that's fine for me. That's fine for me.
That's okay. The intention is to let that person know I think if you're sending a morning text, it's like letting that person know, hey, I'm thinking about you. I hope you have a good day. If they respond before 12,
okay.
All
right.
All
right.
And it has a lot to do with like how that person is though. Like if the person doesn't wake up before 12, I'm not expecting them to send me a message before 12. Okay. Send me a message whenever you wake up. Okay.
Right. Whenever you don't be on your phone for Instagram for hours.
I'm not gonna go. But if I send you a message, if I send you a motherfucking message. And I see you scroll. I see you reposting and tagging and commenting on Instagram. That's a motherfucking red flag, Nikki. Nikki does that all the time. You'll message her, and guess what? She'll be on Instagram. She'll be reposting. She'll be doing all kinds of. First, before this podcast even came about, this bitch messaged me. She's like, hey, I want to film. Do you want to film at your house? I responded right away. And I gave her an answer like, yes, we're gonna film that. I even tried calling the bitch. She didn't answer. The day before we were about to film, she calls me. I'm like, days later, she's been on Instagram. She's been everywhere. But she couldn't respond to my text. And she always fucking does this.
Listen.
And then she's like, oh, I didn't see your text, babes. I'm like, bitch, first of all, you're not talking to me. Because I'm the king of saying, bitch, I didn't see your motherfucking text for days.
Listen. In my defense.
In your defense, nothing. This lesbian bitch was playing the Oculus. She plays the fucking Oculus. She plays those fucking VR games and forgets about real life.
No, we do be on that Oculus too good, bitch. It's delusional, bitch. How good we be in that shit.
Okay, it
makes
sense.
But
this is what happens, right? I'll be honest, right? I don't know what be happening. Okay, I don't know how it is that I open the message and I don't respond to it, and then I go about and I do everything else,
but respond,
and I forget the text even came through. And then by the time I remember, somebody else done already jogged my memory about it, and I feel bad for going and messaging days later.
You know what?
No, the bitch is also. I don't know.
That's why whenever she messages me now, I give her that same energy.
No, I honestly forget.
You know what? I don't even care if you honestly forget, bitch. First of all, I give her that same energy now. She messages me, I respond days later.
And that's petty because I don't do it on purpose.
Because I'm a petty bitch.
You see what toxic look like? Like I said, a red flag.
And
I
give you that energy 10 times. Like if you don't respond to me within a day, I'm not responding to you within 2 days. Jesus. If you don't respond to me within 2 days, I'm not responding to you within 4 days. If you give me a week, bitch, we gonna have to take a month off.
Bitch, that's a stock I need to invest in, okay? The return on that is high.
if you give me a week, we're gonna have to take a month, honey. Let's you sit down and you think about that for a month.
No, well, Dana is known for that, though.
Yes, she always been like that, though.
Oh my God, it'd be a pet peeve. Yeah. But no, you were saying something else about sharing location.
Yes, your partner wants you guys to share locations.
I only got one question, right? How long we've been dating? For me,
3 months. Yeah, nope. Whatever it is, you guys are official.
No, you gotta hit a year for me. Minimum a year. And then we could discuss it. And that's only if there's like a need for us to share our location. If there's no need for us to share our location, why? But also, I just feel like for me, I usually think about it. If you ask me to share my location with you, you don't trust me in something. So unless there's a valid reason why you need my location at all points in time, I automatically assume that you think I'm up to some shit. So I think since you think I'm up to some shit, you
just gotta think that.
No, it makes me feel like I gotta look at you twice. So now I think, bitch, what you up to? So now I just don't trust you.
No, for me, I'm not sharing my location with my partner because if I share mine, you're sharing yours. And I don't want to be a stalker bitch. I know myself. I know myself, okay? If I have my partner's location, I'm checking that shit all day, every fucking day. Especially if you going out, you doing a lot. I'm checking that shit all the time. And I'm going to be questioning, why are you here? Why were you here for 20 minutes? Why were you here for 50 minutes? So for me, it's not necessarily that I don't want to. Or not necessarily because like it's a real big red flag. It's because I'm going to be toxic after I get it. I don't want to waste my time checking on my partner all day, every fucking day. And that's, listen, I'm being mature here, telling y'all how I am. That's what I'll do. I'll be checking it too much. So for my own peace of mind, no, I'm not sharing my location, and I don't expect you to share yours. If I call you, answer the phone. Okay? And if you don't answer the phone within 30 minutes or an hour, call me back or shoot me a text. That's all I really need. Like if you're like, why does your partner need your location?
Honestly, this is what it is, right? I feel like if we share locations, I don't have to be asking you where you at. That's
some lesbian shit. See?
Even still,
lesbians are different than gay boys too. Like y'all, the location thing I think is a lesbian thing. I don't think gay guys really do that.
It's not even that, right?
They be cheating.
Y'all lesbians cheat.
Lesbians be the bitch.
Y'all just move out of one bitch apartment and move into the next bitch.
Bury that. First of all, this bitch will move out of one bitch's apartment and move in another bitch's apartment with a cat and 2 dogs.
It's called being economical. Okay, we're in a housing crisis. Okay.
Y'all just jumping and leaping into relationships one from another bitch.
No.
But for me, right, I don't really care where you're at. It's more about what you're doing. And your location doesn't always give that away. So why do I need to know exactly where you're at all points in time? I don't care to know where you're at. I more so my focus is what you're up to. Like the only thing that it would be doing is like telling me like, hey, he's at work. But are you busy at work? Can I call you? Can I text you? Your location doesn't give me any of the information I personally need.
Very that.
Cause bitch.
So you would use the where they're at before messaging and calling?
No.
I'm checking. If I have your shit, I'm checking it all the time. Why are you in a new location? Why are you over here?
Oh my God.
No. I am checking. I'm not coy. Okay. Why are you here? Why were you there that long? Who were you with? No. Okay. So to avoid all of that, no, just don't give it to me, and don't ask for mine, because then you're automatically gonna have to give me yours.
No, I've had niggas share their location with me, and I just half the time I never checked it, because most times if I'm asking you what you're doing, it's because I want to talk to you, and I don't. Where you're at shouldn't matter to me. Bitch, you could be out with your friends. I still want my text bag. You could be at work. I still want my text bag.
If you're out with your friends, I honestly don't expect you to really text me back. Like, have a good time and like be doing whatever you're doing, you know, and then message me at some point. But I don't expect you the moment I message you, like you messaging me back or having to think when you're out with your friends. Like, have a good time. Like,
I agree.
Absolutely, but don't be telling me you out with your friends and you don't look at your phone once in 30 minutes.
Oh, facts.
Well, you may look at the phone, but like, is it urgent for me to text you back? I'm hanging with my friends, and you know
you
this,
got time
man.
to scroll on Instagram. You got time to shoot me a text.
But I'm with my friends. If I'm with my friends, I'm not on Instagram.
That's a lie.
Nah, honestly.
No.
Honestly, when me and Nikki hang out, the bitch don't be on the phone.
I don't be on the phone.
She don't. She be trying to hold a good convo. I will honestly, as you see, check for a little text message and respond.
It's someone has you under their control, Justin, because the way you are checking these messages and responding to these people, it's crazy.
I'm also
while we're recording a podcast, as if we cannot see you, constantly do this.
Checking.
I checked the messages. I have not seen you reply to a soul.
Also, let's just say that before we started this podcast, I said, everybody put your phone on Do Not Disturb. And Justin's automatic answer was like, my nigga does not go for that.
Yo!
Who is
does
this nigga?
not. But besides the point, like I said, today I texted who I needed to text to, like, hey, hang out with my best friends, you know, recording. They respected that, but they still responded and needed to, you know, send updates. They asked them what time I'm going to be free later.
Updates?
Yeah.
You know what? I get it.
They want to know shit.
I get it.
Like,
because
sometimes they might be trying to make plans.
Trust me, I am learning that you be needing to give updates here and there.
Yes.
On what?
What I'm up to. It's like, for example, you see how you share your location? It's the same thing. They can check and see where you are.
I'm an unwilling participant in sharing my location, by the way.
Oh.
See? You're unwilling? When this rocks...
Listen, that was not me. You know who she's trying to say this to. It wasn't me. But...
Also, let me just go ahead and say this. I had one of my friends, one of my very close friends. He wanted to do that thing. So like, if one of us went missing, we would know where each other is. And it turned into me messaging him and be like, "Yo, let's hang out," and then he won't respond. And because I had his location, I used to be like, bitch, I know where you are. Like,
see, you're scary. You're using it.
I would be like, bitch, like, I message you and I see you outside and you're my best fucking friend. Why are you responding to me? I know where you are, bitch. So I know myself. In a relationship, I'll be worse. I'm toxic in that sense. I am a red flag in that sense. Do not give me your location. Do not ask me for my location, because I am going to have the expectation of you sharing yours, and you're going to have to show me yours.
Well, there's a level
I'm going to check.
Of, like, trust you have to do, even if you share your location.
Well, okay. I trust you enough to not need your location. How about that?
And that's a fact. That's a fact. In a relationship, it's a no for me. I do share my location with 2 other people. But
your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
so why can you share your location with your friends, but not with your partner? What's the difference?
See, the difference is, right?
You're cheating. Stop.
No, it's not
it's
even
not
that, right? For example, no offense, I wouldn't share my location with you.
With who?
You.
Why?
Because I feel like you did it in a moment, but like, bitch, I know,
like me.
It's like, bitch, I know you did not leave the house yet. Why the fuck did you not leave the house yet?
Oh yeah, if you guys gotta be up, yeah.
No, I would never do that. That's first of all, why would I do that? I know you're.
If y'all are going out, and then y'all have to meet at a certain time, and then he can't lie and be like, "Bitch, I'm leaving.
I'm on the train."
You be like,
"Bitch, no, you're not."
because all of us have this toxic trait of saying, "Bitch, I'm already on the train," and we're not on the train. Bitch, we aren't even dressed.
Yeah.
If you hear us say we're on the train, just know that we just got out the shower.
Right. I'm putting on my pants at that moment.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're like that too, Nikki.
Yeah, I do that too. But I wouldn't check someone's location and be
Lies.
like, you know what it is? Just stop fucking lying. How about that? If you stop lying,
I know you're not the one telling people.
If you stop lying, right? You wouldn't have to worry about the locations, okay?
Also,
anyone listening here, we know that they hiding something, okay? That's why they don't want that location to be shared.
Also, Dana is the type of person she needs to share your location. I would love to know your location. Could Dana be saying them like I'm leaving at 6:30? It'd be 6:50, and that bitch is like, "Oh, I just left." This is why I need the bitch location, because I know she just be chatting.
Let me interject and say that I know couples that have their locations shared with each other, and those be the ones
Speaking
doing the most. Instead of saying, okay, they'll have their location shared and then leave their phones at home to go out and suck dick in the alley. Or they'll be out with their friends. They'll be out with their friends in a bar sucking dick in the bathroom instead of going to somebody else's house. So a location doesn't mean you're not doing shit. Sharing your location does not mean shit. It really does not.
That's true. Let's plug the charger in for the computer.
Justin.
Hold on. So
It's not plugged in.
oh fuck.
What happened?
Well, you want to take a break and stop recording and then restart?
No.
You sure?
You want to? It's been 40 minutes.
Wait, something just happened. Garage being closed.
Yep. The light for the light is off. Don't tell me we lost all of it.
I don't think so.
Should I stop this?
God.